Have you ever noticed how the most powerful people are often the quietest in the room? They don't talk much, but when they do, everyone listens. Why is that? Because silence carries strength. It shows control, wisdom, and focus. In today's loud world, silence is a rare superpower. Stoic thinkers knew this well. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "The more we value things outside our control, the less control we have." And when emotions rise, silence helps us stay grounded. It's not about being passive, it's about choosing your words carefully and knowing when to say nothing at all. Seneca said, "Silence is a lesson learned through life's many sufferings." In this video, we'll explore 4 situations where staying silent isn't just smart, it's powerful. So, before you speak next time, ask yourself, will these words bring peace or just noise? Situation 1. When you're angry. Silence in moments of anger is a sign of strength, not weakness. When we're angry, we often say things we don't mean, things we later regret. Anger makes our brain react fast, not think deeply, and that's dangerous. Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius once said, "How much more harmful are the consequences of anger than the causes of it?" In other words, what you say in anger can do more damage than what made you angry in the first place. Science backs this up. A study from the University of Chicago found that when people take just a 10-second pause before reacting in anger, they are much less likely to say something hurtful or make a bad decision. Silence gives your brain a moment to cool down. It helps you respond, not react. So, the next time you feel that fire rising in your chest, don't speak. Breathe. Let your silence be your shield. Situation 2. When you're being judged or insulted. One of the best times to stay silent is when someone tries to bring you down with insults, judgment, or gossip. When you reply to a fool, you become part of the argument. But when you stay silent, you show you're above it. Epictetus, a famous Stoic, said, "If someone speaks badly of you, do not defend yourself against the accusations, but reply, 'You obviously don't know me well enough.'" This shows calm confidence. You don't need to prove your worth to anyone. Also, silence keeps you in control. If someone insults you and you don't react, it confuses them. They were expecting drama, but your silence shows power. They can't control your emotions. Psychologists say that people who stay calm during conflict are more emotionally intelligent and mentally strong. You can't control others, but you can control yourself. And that quiet control is rare and respected. Situation 3. When you don't know enough. Many people speak just to appear smart, but truly wise people stay quiet until they know what they're talking about. There's no shame in not knowing something. In fact, silence in these moments shows maturity. The Stoics valued truth and self-awareness. Seneca once said, "A wise man is never ashamed of learning." Pretending to know it all, just to sound impressive, only exposes your ignorance. Science explains this too. The Dunning-Kruger effect shows that people with low ability often overestimate their knowledge. On the other hand, people who truly understand a subject are often more humble and cautious. They ask questions. They listen. So, the next time you're in a discussion and you're unsure, stay silent. Learn. Let your silence be a sign of wisdom, not weakness. Situation 4. When words won't help. Sometimes, silence is the most compassionate thing you can offer. When someone is in pain, going through grief, or facing a tough moment, your words might not fix it. In those moments, your quiet presence is more powerful than any advice. The Stoics believed in accepting what we cannot change and being present with calmness. They knew that not every moment needs noise. Imagine a friend who has just lost someone. They don't need a motivational speech. They need you to sit with them, without judgment, without trying to fix everything. That's where silence becomes a gift. In some situations, words are not only useless, they can be harmful. Silence allows space for healing, for reflection, and for peace. In life, silence is not weakness, it's wisdom. The Stoics knew this. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy." When you stay silent in the face of anger, ignorance, or noise, you choose self-control over chaos. You don't need to prove yourself to anyone. As Epictetus reminded us, it's not what happens to you, but how you react that matters. So, next time you feel the urge to speak, ask yourself, will my words add value? Sometimes silence is the highest form of strength. Let your calm speak louder than your voice.